Okay, we're ready to begin our Tech Talk today on what's new in Teamcenter 2406. Now, your questions will be answered live at the end, but please go ahead and enter them in the chat as they come up if you would like. Today, our presenter is Ronak, who is located in our Cincinnati office. He is a system engineer at Prolim, focusing on crafting customized Teamcenter solutions to meet unique business needs and ensure the smooth integration of CAD tools with Teamcenter. Welcome, Ronak. The Tech Talk is now yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Ronak Randhava and I'm a Teamcenter application engineer here at Prolim. Today we'll see what's new in Teamcenter 2406. Here is the agenda for today. We'll start by a Teamcenter overview and then we'll see the significant improvements that have been made on how information is organized and presented in Active Workspace Client. We'll see the new centralized location, the Explorer, for viewing and managing all folders and projects. We'll see the new features of table column arrangements, tabular enhancements, discussion enhancements, and the new Teamcenter Artificial Intelligence Chat. There have been enhancements for administration as well. We can now display banners on all users' Active Workspace interface, and Siemens has introduced a new unit management system for Teamcenter as well. Let us start by an overview of Teamcenter. Teamcenter is a powerful PLM solution designed to manage the entire lifecycle of products, from initial concept to retirement. Its extensive features and flexible deployment options make it ideal for a variety of industries, enhancing collaboration, efficiency, and product quality while reducing cost. Teamcenter provides a centralized platform for managing product data and processes, facilitating effective collaboration across global teams. Key features of Teamcenter include advanced management of data, version control, BOM management, workflow automation, and integration with various CAD and ERP systems. It offers tools for compliance and quality management, project management, and advanced analytics. With its scalable and flexible architecture, Teamcenter meets the diverse needs of different industries, making it a popular choice for companies aiming to boost innovation, reduce cost, and improve time to market. Teamcenter offers flexible deployment options, including cloud as a service, on-premises, or a hybrid approach, allowing organizations to drive digital transformation at their own pace. By supporting the entire product lifecycle, from planning to deployment and delivery, Teamcenter enables companies to harness the power of innovation, creating products that enhance everyday life, protect the environment, and improve safety. Let us take a look at what's new in Teamcenter 2406 now. This release unveils a new Teamcenter Explorer page, which replaces the previous folder page. The Explorer page allows you to access, organize, share, and collaborate effortlessly. The folder style on the home page has been renamed to Explorer, and the folder command on the navigation bar is now called Explorer as well. The new Teamcenter page retains the tree view of your folder from the previous version, minus the top-level folder node, but introduces new icons for active folders and project data. You can now open a folder by simply selecting it in the tree view. Under the Explorer, you can now see the icons for favorites, active folders, home, and project data. In addition to browsing your files and project data in Explorer, you can now manage your project more efficiently in the same location. This enhancement allows you to add or remove objects from an existing project, Project administrator, project administrator can create new projects directly in Teamcenter Explorer. Privileged team members can manage project content seamlessly now. If you are a privileged team member, you can assign data or projects using drag and drop, upload local files, use the Add button to create new data, search or add existing data, or data from your favorites, clipboard, or recently accessed items. You can also navigate to data and assign it to project effortlessly. Let us take a look at this enhancement in a live Teamcenter environment. We can create a project in Teamcenter underneath the project data folder in the Explorer. We'll use the create project command on the top right to create a project. This will give us a dialog box where we can give all the information for the project. Once we create this project, it can be found underneath the project data folder. In order to add items to this project, we can select all the items and drag and drop and place it inside the project. Once this has been placed in the project, we can find these items or parts underneath the items folder within the project. We can arrange these items by table, list, or images. Images are thumbnails of the part files. Now we'll see how we can upload a document to a project. We'll use the upload command to upload any document from our local computer. Once this has been uploaded, we can give additional information, for example, description of this document. And once this has been added, we can find it underneath the files folder, which is under the project folder. We can also add additional documents to these to our project. Now we'll see how we can add another item or a part to the project. We'll use the same add command here. We can either create a new item or pick up item from a palette or even search for item within Teamcenter. In this case, we just picked the item from our palette. We can also give access to this project to the users in our organization. What this will do is whoever we add over here will have right access. He can make changes to the project, add more items, and add more files and documents to this project. Once we've added these users, the designers and engineers, they can work on the project. Let's move on to table column arrangements. In this release, there has been several enhancements to the Arrange panel that makes it easier to create and manage table column arrangements. If you often need to move columns by multiple positions, you'll appreciate the drag and drop features for reordering properties in displayed column. The move up and down command are still available for you to use as needed. You can also use the drag and drop command to move properties from available column and displayed columns. When dragging from available to displayed columns, you can place the column in specific position within the arranged column. Using double click or move right command will add the column to the end of the list. Let's take a look at these enhancements in a live Teamcenter demo. So I have this BOM open in Active Workspace. We'll see how we can arrange columns in this BOM. First, we'll add the desired properties that we want displayed in the table. We'll add the finish type property using the move right command, and then we'll add the quantity as well so that they can be displayed in the columns for the table. Once we've added this, we'll use the drag and drop functionality to position those columns right underneath the ID. We can also use the drag and drop uh, to remove columns from the displayed columns. So now you can see we've added both those properties. We can also save our column configurations. We can switch back and forth from our column configurations. This is the default column configurations. Now we'll see how we can save our column configurations from a previously saved column configuration. So you have the option to save multiple column arrangements, and once you have those saved, you can switch back and forth between column arrangements uh, depending on what you want to see in your BOM columns. There have been several enhancements on the toolbar for this release as well. There are two major enhancements. The first one is view overflow of properties. The second one is extract or collapse the primary toolbar. In the first one, properties and details other than the name of the revision may not appear in the toolbar when the active workspace window is not in full screen mode, or if the space is preceding the breadcrumb area has shrunken in size. Depending on the size of the browser window and display resolution, the more command may be displayed in the toolbar. By clicking the more command, additional properties and details will appear over here. In the second enhancement, starting this release, users can choose to either extract the context and move the command to a separate toolbar, or collapse the context into one main toolbar. For structures, the two-row toolbar is displayed by default. Several common commands previously found only on the primary toolbar are now available in more areas of the user interface where they are contextually relevant. The commands such as checkout, submit to workflow, revise, and save as. A new more command icon appears beside the edit button in the detail header of an object selected in search result and other similar lists. Making these commands available in additional areas in the details header makes it faster and easier to locate them. The same commands are also available in various nested menu commands on the details header always operate on object named in the header. For example, if you select something in the details section such as an attachment, reference, or a context, commands relevant to that selection are displayed in the More Commands menu on the respective toolbar. If any of the frequently used commands are not valid for the selected object, they are hidden in that menu. The same frequently used commands are added to the context menu of the object in the search result. Let's move on to discussions. In many occasions, we have to stay updated and informed about particular parts and objects in Teamcenter. Starting this release, as a business user, you can choose to receive email notifications to stay informed about discussions, updates for objects and discussions that you are following. This ensures that you do not miss critical information. You can check the notify me by email for discussion activities. In this case, you receive email notifications when there are discussions updates. The email includes a link to the source object with the reply and a link to the discussion feed. Teamcenter discussions enable you to collaborate effectively with others. You can also use the More command menu in the discussion panel to view and reply to comments. If you want to reference a specific comment, you can quote that comment when replying to it. By doing this, you ensure that the other participant understands the point you're addressing. Teamcenter discussions allow you to collaborate with colleagues and capture important conversation about projects, and occasionally you need to reference these key discussion comments outside of Teamcenter. Now you can use the More command in discussion panel to copy um, comments to your operating system clipboard. This allows you to share and reference discussion contents outside of Teamcenter. This is useful for pulling discussion points into another document, email, or application. You can also create a banner along the top of the active workspace user interface. Use this banner to alert your users for future downtime, alert them for potential issues, and so on. To enable a banner, you can set a site preference and specify the text message to be displayed. You can specify the type of uh, banner you want to display on the Active Workspace interface. You can optionally set the end time and duration of the banner as well. In this example, I have provided a banner of Teamcenter downtime for maintenance over the weekend. There are three types of banners that are available. It, it could be an information, a success, and a warning. Let's take a look at the artificial intelligence chat. The artificial intelligence chat was introduced with the release of the Teamcenter 2406 version. While working with Active Workspace as a business user, you may need to quickly access your Teamcenter information, including safety, compliance, regulation, and other information. You can use Teamcenter Artificial Intelligence Chat to ask question and receive summarized answer with source materials. These answers are generated based on the file's contents and requirements that are both indexed and embedded and to which you have access. As a business user, you can access Teamcenter AI Chat in the panel using the AI Chat icon in the global header. You can select which knowledge source to search and ask a question and receive a summarized answer with source materials. Teamcenter is very often the gold source of technical documents. For example, Teamcenter is a source of truth for material specifications, manufacturing instructions, company standards, compliance and regulations. AI Chat uses these documents to generate summarized answers for the users. Let's take a look at a live example on how we can use AI Chat. So engineers typically add text to CAD models and drawings in form of annotations, labels, and PMI notes to convey specific details about parts, assembly instructions, and material specifications. With Teamcenter AI Chat, you can now interact in natural language with the content of these documents from Active Workspace. In this example, we will look for a countermeasure that can be taken to prevent electrostatic discharge in encoder systems. The source of the document may be opened directly, to review and explore additional information and context related to the AI generated response. You can find where the cited document is referenced to gain a broader understanding of the current use. So in this example, we found that it was used in an NX part file, and the AI has generated a response from this NX part file. Let us move on to the next enhancement of Teamcenter 2406. Previously, there were no unit of measures provided by default. You were required to create your own unit of measures. New units were created using Business Modeler IDE, which requires deployment during downtime. Starting this release, the unit of measure system provides the groundwork for a more advanced and unified system of units. Now, more than 1,000 fully defined unit of measures are available by default, and creating your own no longer requires you to deploy a BMIDE template. Filtering is available when selecting unit of measures for ease of use. You can manage your units yourself now. The unit definition file specifies the attribute for each unit of measure in Teamcenter Unit Management System. Unit of measure are no longer managed in the BMIDE. You must create, update, or configure the display of Teamcenter unit of measures using the UMS import unit definition utility. With this, we'll end our tech talk today. To summarize, we explored major enhancements in Teamcenter 2406. Thank you all for your time and attention.